Good morning, everyone. Ginette Biro here, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading from Spirit, where we dive into Spirit and see what is in store, what they have to share through the cards. And I usually use oracle cards for these readings, sometimes tarot, but I'm going to use a different deck that I don't know if we've used yet. It's the Isis Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. I've had this one for so long, and it's funny how it just kind of started pulling me back to it on the weekend. And so I figured I would use this one with you all this week. We'll see if I use it through the whole week, actually. But let's see what's in store for this Monday. New week, new energies. I'm so curious what they have to share. So let's see here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so first card we have is Past Life, Present Power. The next one is Ancient Power Mysteries. Okay, and then the last one is the Healing Chamber, or Enter the Healing Chamber. So this Past Life, Present Power, this card talks about all the different spiritual faces of you. And when they say spiritual faces, they're meaning like the many different lives you have lived. What this card means is that you can start to access either memories, pieces of knowledge, different insights or understandings from those lifetimes. Now, you may access some of them with conscious awareness, like you might know this is from a past life. This has come down now. I dreamt about it last night. Now I understand the process of whatever it may be. It can also be that you have just some natural skills in this lifetime that you didn't really have to try to work at. You just had an innate knowing of how to do it. That's part of often past life things where you mastered a skill in a past life. And when you were making your blueprint to come here, you figured that skill would be of benefit to bring back so that you could use it. So if you are naturally gifted or skilled at something, consider why that is. Consider that came from something before that you mastered before. So this is saying to look at the many different things that come easily for you in one case, as well, look at what may be indicating it needs a deeper dive into past lives. And if you're curious about that, we do have someone actually on Avalon Spirit, Tony Vandermeer, who does past life regression. Spiritual hypnosis can take you back into those past lives. So I'll be sure to post that at the end of this video. So this card is saying, look to past lives for insights to why you are the way you are. And those insights will give understandings to this card. This is Ancient Power Mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. This means what's happening right now is kind of, it follows this other card that you are gaining access to some of those understandings. Let it call you. If you're called to spiritual hypnosis or regression, follow it. There's a reason. If you're called to go to some specific place on the planet for some draw, some reason, it's probably something to do with the past life, that the energetic resonance of that place is calling you to it. So this means there is a gathering of the many versions of you to bring back many pieces into this lifetime now in the present, because you're going to be using it as you move forward, which then leads into this, enter the chamber of healing. When we enter into this chamber of healing here with what this card represents, it means we really get to mend, step up, grow, and evolve and heal some really not necessarily deep things, but things that are holding us back in smaller ways. So sometimes you know how that idea of knowledge is power. Knowledge can just bring you a piece of power to move forward. It's like that. And so Spirit is saying, look to the knowledge of your past lives so that you can understand where to heal, where to connect some final pieces so you can really move forward. Again, all of these things here are not saying go back necessarily into the pain of something, but it's saying go back and see what's there, because there's something in there. There's a nugget. There's a piece for you that's going to help you really move forward to put that final piece of the puzzle together regarding that thing. And then it'll allow you to move forward. So I think that's a great way to start our Monday of like, be aware of what's coming up for you. Be curious about it. And I'm going to pull just one more. I feel like we need one more. Let's see what it is. Totally. Okay. And this truths revealed card here, this is about truths coming to the surface. So this is a great anchor card for what we got today, that you will receive truths from those past lives, both for healing, mending, like we said, stepping forward, stepping up, recognizing who you are, all that kind of stuff. You will find those truths in there if you go looking for them. So I think that's great. Dive in, notice what you notice what is coming up. And again, if you're interested in experiencing a past life regression, spiritual hypnosis, there are many ways you can do that, but I can offer you one that I think is fantastic. I will connect the video of the podcast I did with Tony to this video, so it explains it all, even if it's just for you to have information and nothing more. Other great resources are Dolores Cannon's work. She was a regressionist who took people into many different lifetimes, in between lives, all of that kind of stuff. So she's somebody who's written lots of books. That would be great info for you as well if you're wanting to learn more. And yeah, so there we go. We're starting off Monday with some great understandings, insights, direction, and a little bit of extra homework if you're feeling so inclined. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're enjoying the content and you haven't yet, please do subscribe. As well, check out avalonspirit.com for ways to expand your consciousness, and I will be back tomorrow.